Hey everybody, oh god, this is a doll that I made years ago. I don't know why it was back here. When we were on vacation, my sister-in-law came over and brought our niece, and she was playing with my dolls, and so, yes, I made this. Isn't it cute? Okay, anyways, I guess it was back there. I didn't even see it before I started filming. That was so weird. Okay, so this video I wanted to talk about my therapy appointment today. So this is more towards my anxiety issues rather than weight loss. But I will say that I went to Turbo last night, and the instructor, who I really like, is having these special classes for the next 3 months leading up to his birthday, which on his birthday, during that class, he's going to have like a crazy, crazy, crazy workout, and there's going to be a raffle and prizes. I don't know. It's going to be fun. So, he's having these special theme classes. So last night was Turbo Tantrum. So we did 15 turbos in a row. It was crazy. I probably burned so many calories, but of course I forgot my body bug because I didn't bring it on vacation. So I found it today, but it was like lost. So I didn't wear it to class, which sucks, because I left class and I went like this to my hair, and like my hair was just like full of sweat. So I know I burned a lot of calories, which is good. Anyways, so that was last night. Today is Tuesday. No turbo schedules for me Tuesday, but Wednesday, Thursday, and then Saturday morning I have turbo. So, not today. Today was my therapy appointment. It was my first day seeing this new woman. My old psychologist, if you guys remember, I said she doesn't work for this company anymore, and I could definitely go somewhere else, but I kind of, I don't know, wanted to stay in the same company. So I first got there. I had to get there early. I filled out paperwork, and as I was waiting, I heard the girl behind the counter talking to this other woman who walked in, and she said the lady's name, so I knew that was the psychologist. And of course, I started making my opinions right away. She was older than my old psychologist. My other psychologist was young, and I felt like she could relate to me a lot more. And it's always nervous meeting somebody who I feel is judging you on your little behaviors, and not judging you, but, you know, they're reading you. She's getting to know me, and she's going to see my body behaviors, such as soon as I got into her office and sat down, there was a pillow on the couch, and I automatically took it and put it in my lap, like covered myself. And I bet you, as soon as she saw that, she said, oh, she's like putting up a front, which I kind of was. I was kind of protecting myself. I do that whenever I sit somewhere and there's a pillow. I always put the pillow like on my stomach, just kind of like hide myself, I guess. I don't know. So she had to ask me initial questions, you know, why I was there and everything. And I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent right now. I don't know if I want to continue seeing her. I feel like we didn't click. There was a couple times where I would make a joke and she would get really serious about it, and then I would say, oh, I was just kidding. And she said, oh, well, I don't know you. And I'm like, oh, well, I know that, but I don't know. I felt like she was a little hard on me at first. I don't know. It was kind of awkward. I didn't feel completely comfortable with her. There was things that eventually I'll want to talk about, and I don't know if after this appointment I'll want to talk about them, which I don't want to feel like I'm holding things back. So that's another thing. I don't know. She just didn't give me the kind of feedback that I wanted, but one thing that did happen, okay, well, I cried like the whole time just because, I mean, I told myself, I'm like, oh, you don't have any reason to cry. You've talked about all this stuff before, but I did, you know, talking about your insecurities and everything, it's upsetting, so I was upset, crying. But one thing that happened was towards the end of the meeting, right before I left, she said, okay, well, you did good, so don't worry about, you know, how this is when you leave. And I said, well, you can say that to me now, but as soon as I leave here, I'm going to be thinking that I'm a failure. And she said, why are you going to think that? I just told you you did good. And I said, because I don't believe you. I believe you're lying to me. And the look on her face was like, I can't believe this girl just said that. And she said, why do you think that? And I said, I mean, that's what's in my head, is I have a hard time trusting anybody believing what they're telling me is the truth. Somebody says, oh, Courtney, you look nice today. You're just saying that to be nice to me. When Gary says, oh, Courtney, you look nice today. That's your job. You're my husband. The lady says, oh, you did good. Oh, that's your job. You're the therapist. Like, she opened up a new can of worms for me. I've known that I've had trust issues, but this was kind of an eye-opener for me, so it's just something else that I will need to work on. She gave me a whole stack of papers, which of course I've misplaced already, dealing with like thought process and activities you can do to work on your thought process. I made another appointment. It's not for another month. That's the only time she had available. So I have a month to decide if I want to go see her again. My friend told me that I should probably go give her one more chance, you know. It's going to take a while before you guys get to know each other, you know. She doesn't know your humor yet, Courtney, so maybe she thought you were serious when you were joking, which, you know, is true. And you don't know her so much, so, you know, you don't know if you're going to feel comfortable around her. I mean, this was the first meeting, so I'm kind of going to decide. I'm probably going to go see her one more time before I decide if I'm going to continue to see her. I felt silly because my anxiety hasn't been bothering me lately, so I felt like, you know, she said, what's the goal of coming to therapy for you? And I didn't really know. Like I told her, sometimes I feel like I need someone to talk to confirm that these thoughts that go on in my mind, sometimes they're not crazy, you know, kind of things. And I don't know, I just almost, at one point I felt like, why am I here? Why am I paying money for this? Like, I don't need to be talking to her about this right now. So, I don't know. So, we'll see. Thank you to everybody who made comments about my vacation video, and everybody who told me, you know, how they felt bad for me about the ride and everything. And, you know, I've completely gotten over that. It's just, it happens, and like I said, it's motivation because I don't ever want that to ever happen again. And some of you guys said that it's happened to you and on airplanes and stuff, and I mean, I can't, it's such a horrible feeling when it happens. So we're all here to support each other, so thank you for being there, and thanks for the comments on the pictures. I hope you guys like that. I think that's all. I'm gonna go, I have to go next door and get my laundry, and the one street light on our street is out, and it's so dark outside. So I'm all nervous. So I have to go get my laundry, and then I'm gonna go to bed, because one thing that helps anxiety is getting enough sleep. And then tomorrow is Turbo. Yay! Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.